Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel. I'm Daniel. I'm still Daniel. I'm Daniel.
God, we haven't even been drinking. All right.
I'm Daniel. We're doing Game of Thrones still.
Yeah,
and I'm winning.
Oh, I hate this episode already.
It's Talisker Day. Okay, I'm kind of excited about today because I really like Talisker.
So the progression that we had been going through with the Game of Thrones, where it's building a little bit more complex, a little bit less generic sweetness, got thrown off yesterday with the White Walker, because that is frozen, frozen in a freezer. Whiskey doesn't freeze at regular temperatures, but in a freezer, draws down all the flavors. You just get like a general sweetness, maybe a little melon if you warm it up there, and then you get like a metallic aftertaste that threw off the progression. I need something to pick up the slack.
Well, I was hoping it was going to be Clanlish yesterday, but it didn't arrive in the mail yet. So Talisker it is, and this is for the House of Greyjoy.
Yeah, Greyjoy.
Who are they?
I'm not talking about anything Game of Thrones. I will say this.
So here's the story of the House of Greyjoy.
They're seafaring people.
So the House of Greyjoy,
seafaring people.
Was it
this is not a bit we need to carry on.
The main father of the House of Greyjoy
does nothing.
Was in a seafaring family
or the channel,
but he always got seasick.
Or the whiskey people don't enjoy.
He always got seasick. And so he started being known as
exactly what
Greyjoy.
Trying to accomplish. No, it's worse than that.
Yeah,
way worse than that.
Okay,
yes, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, Talisker's glorious.
Now this is not a 40% whiskey. This is 45.8, almost 46. Okay, they kept the proof.
See, to me, Talisker has everything about the smoke and salt and brine.
Yeah,
but it also has all the sweet honey and a little bit of like a fruity citrus.
I get like a citrus, mint, and honey on top of all of like the smoky, briny, whatever.
Even chocolate.
Yeah, man.
I just think so. You remember ages ago I talked about how I had this meal with Talisker 10
citrus mint,
and every single course of the meal, the Talisker changed. Okay. So with the appetizer, the Talisker tasted one way, and then with the main dish, it tasted another way. I think Talisker is one of the most diverse flavor profiles. It's so complex that based on when you drink it and what you're eating or what else you're doing, Talisker completely changes.
Yeah,
I love that about it. It's always something new to discover.
Okay, so
that'll do.
So on the taste,
yes,
those notes are still there, but they feel a little bit more tightly bundled. On the nose, it's like this big, amorphous wave of citrus and a little bit of mint, and you say some chocolate, some honey, a little bit of saltiness in there.
Yeah.
On the taste, that's there, but less, all over the place, and much more condensed, compact, and cohesive.
Okay, this is $100 bottle.
Dense and bite-sized.
Right.
With some lighter notes.
Now we have another $100 Talisker.
You mean the Game of Thrones version is $100?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have another $100 Talisker. So the question is this the best use of your $100, even for Talisker?
Okay.
Not just for whiskey.
Before we try the $100 Talisker.
Yeah.
Is there a comparable Talisker to where if you're getting Game of Thrones branding, you're spending like $100? Do we know what Talisker went in here?
No, we don't.
Okay.
Now, I would compare it to the 10 and just see if, for the money, the 10 is just going to beat the socks off.
All right, yeah.
Let's do both.
We're going to compare to the 10.
All right, so first, the 10. You ready? This is the one that I think is one of the most complex 10-year-old age statement single malts on the market
Starting
today.
in some dark fruits halfway through and a dark fruit finish on the Game of Thrones Talisker.
So, right out of the gates, this is more melon and vanilla.
You're talking about the 10?
The 10.
Okay.
And the Game of Thrones one is more musty and mossy.
Yeah, melon and vanilla and twinge of butter in there.
Yeah, so I actually kind of prefer the nose of the Game of Thrones version.
You know what? The Game of Thrones version has more character and complexity than the 10.
Yeah, so the 10 is a sweeter, more floral and melony based whiskey,
and
the Game of Thrones is a little more of the pepper, spice, and moss and brine.
They are the exact same proof, 45.8%. The Game of Thrones is a little bit darker. You got
now the Talisker 10,
a little bit more golden orange, a little bit more yellow in the 10.
The Talisker 10 is $50, so half as much money.
Right.
It's not half as good. It's if you like mossy, briny complexity.
I would say 70% is good.
Yes, that's what I would say too. I would say if I spent 50 and I was happy with this, I would spend 70 to be happy with this.
Now the true comparison. $100 Talisker compared to $100 Talisker. This
is the Distillers Edition Amoroso cask. It's not going to be at all the same thing.
Named
side by side.
Named for the reality show contestant, Amorosa.
Most people don't know that.
You got me doing it, man.
It's fun making up stories with a straight face. I don't know why you don't like it.
Well, it has to be just one of us, right?
Yeah, it's going to be me. I'm definitely the one who makes those stories up because I'm trying to sound knowledgeable like a psalm, but I don't actually have any information on the subject. But I still...
Plot twist, I know way more than Daniel.
Yeah, about history. Oh. So that's good, but I actually still like the Game of Thrones Talisker better.
You're not wrong.
You're taking all my lines!
Switching places. Here.
You know what happens?
Here.
So I think we need to compare this to something else. Get me another whiskey.
My first act is sommelier.
Get me another whiskey.
Is to banish
the
hobbit image.
Pour me another whiskey. Goddamn it, we're trying to shoot a show here, right? The camera, Rex, for sake. The camera. There's a camera. You got to remember to do it for the camera.
I'm befuddled.
Son of a
I don't know.
It's like you don't know how we get paid here.
It's just
like people are here to watch the show. They want whiskey information.
I got it.
They don't want your bullshit.
I'm doing it right now.
Now you're a dwarf.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
This is how you psalm. That's all you have to do.
We just stand here short and be short. This is uncomfortable. Get back in your side.
Oh, man, you have so much better of a view here.
Do I?
Oh my gosh, like this way and you have this huge experience.
Oh, versus staring at the corner?
Right.
Oh, you're right. I definitely have a better view.
This is
there's no question. I'm looking off into the hill country.
Sure,
No.
I'm showing
We are not switching sides.
I'm showing your view compared to my view.
Okay.
Okay. So starting now, Chad. All right, so this is Daniel's view. Camera's here, and as he looks to me, I see all of this.
I just get beautiful hill country.
Right, there he looks at me. He looks over there.
This is Rex's view. You ready?
Then he walks to the back of the room, and he can see all this over here.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's what I see the whole time.
Yeah, and then...
I see a door, and I see that, and I see a door. Son of a...
Hey, you're the one who stepped to the left.
Honestly, that was a generous act on my part. You'd think I'm kidding. Because the sommelier needed to be framed by bottles. This is where you're framed by bottles. Fuck, I'm not doing anything nice for you anymore.
Okay, so I still think the Game of Thrones is standing up pretty tall to the same price point Distillers Edition.
Yeah.
Now, I still think it's not worth $100. It's worth $60, $70, assuming you were paying $50 for a Talisker 10.
Hold on. But we just said
it stood up to this, but this is a weird finish Talisker. This is Amaranth, right?
Well, get a $100 Talisker that doesn't have a weird finish.
Yeah. I don't know of one. I'm trying to think of which ones I have.
You got this. Okay, we got from the subreddit Jyrock Carnes. So I bought a bottle of Glenlivet Nadura peated cask. I was very surprised. He says it's easily pushing Talisker territory.
What? What?
Not quite Lefroy 10.
Really?
How have Rex and Daniel missed this whiskey?
Glenlivet Nadura pushing Talisker territory?
Glenlivet Nadura. So you need to get 2 bottles. The Talisker without...
No, they actually... So here's what I discovered. And we're not going to pour it because we got too many glasses over here. But the Talisker Storm is my favorite Talisker. And it's only $45.
Only $45?
Yeah, and it's my favorite Talisker.
Only $45?
Yeah. Okay. Glenlivet Nadura. Yeah. He says...
Now, is that the peated?
16 years. Yeah, the Nadura, that's what... Well, is there a peated version of the Nadura?
He said Nadura peated cask.
Oh, crap. I had the Nadura, but I didn't know there was a...
There's a peated cask? We have to catch them all, Daniel.
I know.
It's like... The Whiskey Vault is...
Nadura peated, is it different? It is different!
Whiskey Pokemon. We haven't...
Son of a...
We haven't caught them all.
Well, let me double check.
Pokemons?
No, maybe not. Maybe Nadura is peated. Because this is the same...
He's 80% of the way through the bottle, and his only lament is that I have to replace the bottle already. The bottle, it's right up there with Balvenie Peat Week, 2003 for me.
No, there's different Naduras. Son of a... And there's a peated Nadura out there that I don't have? That is not cool, man. I'm disappointed in you, Rex.
I'm disappointed in all of us.
I'm going to go back to the Game of Thrones, Talisker.
Yeah. No, so far, in terms of it just being...
You too?
In our opinion, yeah. In our opinions. Just a standalone good whiskey, forget about the branding. Damn, if you like that kind of scotch.
This is easily my favorite of the series so far.
If you like that kind of scotch.
If you like...
The briny...
If you have
smoky,
the same profile preference as Rex and I.
Yeah. Right on.
One more comment. I kind of like this one because I really want to do it and I think we could defend it legally.
These are feelings, though. That's a good name. These are feelings, though. You can say anything after that and people will be like, well, it's his feeling, so I guess...
Yeah, I know somebody who used that to defend complete insanity with a sentence, but these are my real feelings.
Well, that's adorable. If the distiller ever... got a shitty batch, they should run it through charcoal, water it down 40%, and call it Rex Daniels.
Come on! We need a bottle called Rex Daniels.
So, hold on. We already have a plan for if there's ever a shitty whiskey, we're going to put a label on it and sell it.
Yeah.
And it says, do not buy this whiskey.
Yeah, absolutely don't buy this whiskey.
Yeah. No, we're not kidding.
It's horrible.
We're not kidding. Do not buy this whiskey.
Yeah.
And people will still buy the whiskey. But we will go on record saying they shouldn't have bought the whiskey.
Yeah.
But
Rex Daniels, that's pretty good. That's almost as good as Clown Loyal.
Which our lawyer said we couldn't do.
Yeah, we tried. We wanted to create Clown Loyal. But
so, and it's not, well, you're obviously going to get sued immediately. It's like, well, how close do you want to play it to the line? Because you can sue anybody for any reason at any time.
Yeah.
Right. As long as
you know what? We could just do it until they do a cease and desist and then stop.
Well, that's assuming they're nice enough to do a cease and desist.
Oh, that's true. They could just sue us.
Yeah.
Or they do a cease and desist and it turns in like a Budweiser style video of humor that makes everybody look funny and good.
I think because our name were actually Rex Daniels, and if we made the bottle look totally different, we could totally do it. Yeah.
And that's our charcoal filtered bourbon.
Right.
Oh, that's too good.
Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, I fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal a liver's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.